Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome to UJOKES. Welcome to the show. This is our 42nd episode. 42 episodes. My gosh, that is a lot of episodes. I'm so glad you guys are here. 42. A couple facts about 42. It's a number. It's not a huge number. Not in the context of like the number of stars or the number of microscopic bugs in a person's eyelashes, but in terms of number of shows, it's pretty high up there. Okay. Did Fresh Prince of Bel-Air make it to 42? Yes, and we are on our way to Fresh Prince numbers. So please follow, please like, please share, please subscribe if you can, if you're watching on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe, watch party, all the buttons. Press all the buttons now. It means a lot to us. We want to get the numbers up, maybe not as big as the number of stars, but hopefully approaching the number of eyelash bug volume, if you know what I'm saying. Who we got here? I see people that are joining us. Brandy, hey, Brandy Marie, Karen Frazier, Postmaster Radio, Drifty Allison, Olga, Carol Wiley, Darren D, Sarah Ray, Rose Taylor, Henrik is here, Shabon Tiger up there from the West Coast, Theory Man 05. Hello, Theory Man. Welcome to the show. Who else do we see here? Llama Mama, Daniel Paul. Yeah, we got a big full room. Andrew Boone. Good to see you. Where's I saw someone else is here all the time. Philip Campbell. Yes, Philip Campbell is here. Diedler, Shiana for your soul. So many people are back to play. This is such a fun show. We have a great episode today. We have a theme. It's another theme day. We had a science fiction theme show. We had a Love Boat theme show. And now reality TV show. But before I get to that, maybe this is your first time watching. You want to know what the heck am I watching? What is this guy doing? This is called UJOKES. It is a live comedy game show where professional, funny people compete for the best joke based on a suggestion I give them. But you, the audience, get to compete against them too. Do you have a joke? You think you can be funnier than these people? Do you? Huh, punk? Type it into the Facebook or the YouTube chat. Our producer, Josh, if he is sober and awake, will do his best to pull out the best joke he can find to go up against these two professionals. And then you get to vote. You get to vote on who had the best joke because the millions of bugs in your eyelashes want you to do that. So we're going to have a good show. I see Amy Kahn has joined us. Hey, Amy, Karen, Andrew, Cheryl. Let's meet our players today. These guys are both super awesome. You're going to know them from all kinds of the reality shows. Please welcome Rachel Reilly and Brendon Villegas.
Hi.
What is up, you guys?
You know, just hanging out, being pregnant, and it's our anniversary today.
Oh, yay!
Yay! Except it's also the day is tainted because Keeping Up with the Kardashians is canceled.
I heard that.
So, I mean, our bronze anniversary will forever be remembered as this day.
You guys need your own show. Let's make that happen. How long before the baby's due?
November 8th. Well, I think the baby's coming in October.
October.
Yeah.
No
October.
Pressure. But
Hey.
if the baby were to happen on UJOKES, it would be an awesome reality moment, I think.
That would be perfect.
Only a month away.
I do like to make a splash, Jonathan.
No pun intended.
Exactly.
So I know you guys because, Rachel, you did a show with my wife many years ago. It was a musical, the Beverly Hills.
The real drunk house.
God,
Drunk
how
Housewives.
dare
San
you.
Fernando Valley. Beverly Hills.
Valley, that's right.
Classy.
That was such a great show. You were so great in that show.
Thank you.
And I got
It
to
was
meet
so
you, and I
fun.
got to meet you, Brendon. And
Yeah.
Brendon, I from that show, I learned that you were at the time a brain study guy. I think that's what they call it, brain study guy. You would slice up some brains.
Well, I did. Not live, fortunately. Well, not humans at least. But no, I did a lot of neuro research. So I do molecular imaging. So I inject animals or people with a radioactive compound, and then we look at it and see where it goes. So we try to track cancer. So right now I work in lung cancer. So yeah, we're trying to study it in real time. So
Wow. Well,
yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. And I mean, I would like to say that one thing we know is that every human is going to die, right? At some point in their life.
You know, this is not the best fortune teller advice if you ever get it, because yes, you're right. Absolutely.
Everyone's gonna die. But you know what, Brendon? Not everyone's going to laugh. So this is more important. Will you admit that now, that these jokes are more important?
I do think I recall reading a long time ago that laughter actually extends life.
Hey, all right.
So
Well, there's all kinds of people here. They show up early to play in the game, and they are going to compete against you. It sees Z Avic says, "Hi, fan of Brendan's shaved head." You have a fan.
This was
That's
by
pretty
accident,
lucky.
so you know. It was not on purpose. It started out a little thicker until I forgot that I left the guard off. So.
And Rachel, I really like your lighting because it reminds me of when you would go to the club and you would pull out your ID and they'd shine that really bright light in your face.
I know.
Right?
Are you 21?
I feel like that too. But although it makes you look 21.
It
so
looks
I can't
great.
complain.
I love it.
Can't see anything. It's like a white light.
Yeah.
It's great.
It was like her episode of Cops.
Yeah.
She put you in the dark room, Brandon, and she gets all the
I know.
spotlight.
Yeah, exactly. It's good lighting.
Well, speaking of lighting, I have no transition. It's time for you jokes. Here's our first game.
Woo!
All
Our
right.
first game tonight is called Name the Movie. You guys know this. I'm going to show you a picture. A picture. It's not really from a movie, but pretend like it is and tell me what that movie is. Name this movie. And the movie is right here. Name this movie. If you have a joke, type it in now into the Facebook or the YouTube chat.
All right.
Type in to the Facebook or YouTube chat. Josh will do his best
Love-
to pull
love
one
that.
out.
Lot of
So here we go. We're going to start off, I believe, with Brandon on the bottom. Brendan.
I'm going with Hairspray, the New Zealand musical.
Oh, that's a good
Nice.
one. That's a good one.
Hairspray, the New Zealand musical. Rachel, your turn. What do you think?
I think this is actually a documentary, and it is Joseph and the Coat of Many Color, or the Flock of Many Colors. And now you, EWE pun intended,
Oh,
know why the coat was so colorful.
hey, nice.
I
It
think
made
you should get
sense.
the flock out of here with that one.
Right? It's a classic Bible story.
It is, and now we know where the coat came from.
Yeah.
Josh, go to the audience. Find the name of this movie. Find the name of this movie. We got one from Mr. Coaster One. Power
That's a good
Rangers
one.
Cheap Edition. Nice.
I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
this audience is they're really good. They come up with good ones.
Well, you might have some of the Big Brother audience, which means that these people spend a lot of time being witty.
That's
on-
true.
Yep.
On Twitter.
Oh, yes. Hey, they get to vote now, and here's how you do it if you're watching. Did you think Rachel had the best joke? Type in R. B, if you think Brendan had the best joke. And if you think the audience had the best joke, type in A. That is R for Rachel, B for Brendan, A for the audience. Type it in now, and Josh will do an eyeball vote. Josh, who won round one of you jokes, my friend? The audience. Oh.
Brendan's was so good.
Oh, hey, thanks.
But Power Rangers, the sheep, that was a good one.
It was pretty good.
A good
I
one.
don't always agree with the audience because, it's like there's no real value. You don't really win any prizes. So they're going to vote for themselves, right?
Good point. That's a good point.
But in this case, that was a darn good joke.
That
So
was a good one.
round two, here's where you guys catch up. The next game is called Name the Supervillain. Supervillain, I'm going to show you a bad guy. You tell me what would the name of this supervillain be? And here we go.
Oh,
What is the name of this supervillain? Type it in now into the Facebook or the YouTube chat. What is the name of the supervillain? I grew up in the South, and I have to say this is very, very wrong. We were not like this at all. We never wore shoes. Never. This is
point.
so wrong. We started with Brandon last time, so Rachel. What is?
This is a supervillain, right? So it's a double-headed snake in the bluegrass. I think it's Evil Banjovi.
Evil Banjovi.
all right.
Snake in the Bluegrass and Banjovi.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Banjo Exotic.
Oh,
yeah. Banjo Exotic. That's a good
you
one.
might see this guy at his ranch.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, man. Carol Baskin is in for some double trouble.
Yeah.
We get a pound, Carol Baskin.
Josh, go to the audience. Pull one out to go up against these two. We have Random Unicorn.
Joe.
Four-eyed Cotton-eyed Joe.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, give me the word "eyed."
That is a good one. Voting time. Voting time. Is it R for Rachel, B for Brendan, A for audience, R for Rachel, B for Brendan, A for audience? Vote now. And Josh will tabulate with his eyeball selection.
Audience biased.
What'd you say, Brendan?
I'm thinking the audience might be a little biased.
That's right. Josh, who do we have as a winner of this round? The winner is Rachel.
Oh! You got to pander to the audience. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You like your essay before you actually got to whatever it was you were saying.
Right, exactly.
Monologue.
Are you guys competitive? Are you competitive with each other?
Over competitive, extremely.
Yeah, so audience, remember that.
That's right.
I'm pregnant, audience.
Oh, the pregnant card.
Oh man, it never gets. You only got 2 months left.
Yeah, I'm using it.
But she after the pregnant card's over in 2 months, she'll do the new mom
Oh,
card.
yeah,
You're never going to win.
I mean, we know how this works. It's just a game. It's just a card swapping. It's just card swapping. That's all it is.
Exactly. Well, here we go with our next game. This is your chance to catch up, Brendan. Maybe the audience will help you out. It's called Finish the Lyric. Finish the Lyric. I'm going to give you a popular pop culture lyric, and all you have to do is finish it. All you have to do is finish it. The lyric is, I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm. I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm. Type in your joke right now to the Facebook or the YouTube chat. This is a line from Truth Hurts by Lizzo. And she is right. The truth does hurt. But you know what hurts worse? When you bite the inside of your lip. Because once you do it once, you just keep biting it over and over and over. Right? That song, Lizzo. Sorry. One little rant.
You're empathetic. We all know how that is.
Right? Brendan, can't you study important things like biting your lip multiple times?
Oh, man. Biting your tongue. That's even worse.
Oh. Starting off with you, Brandon, please finish this lyric.
I just took a DNA test. Turns out I'm like a virgin.
We all know that's not true.
Getting hot in here?
Brendan, we also would have accepted I'm the father of Rachel's child.
Yeah.
Rachel, finish the quote, please.
I just took a DNA test and turns out I'm part Rottweiler. But I actually don't know how that happened because I think maybe the results got lost in the mail or something.
Oh,
you know,
yes.
They're dumping mail all over the places these days.
Topical postal joke.
Thank you.
I love it.
Audience, come on.
Let's go to the audience. Josh, pull one out from the audience. I just took a DNA test. It turns out I'm actually a spray-painted sheep from Tom Garden.
A callback.
Yeah,
that's a good one. Audience, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I just took a DNA test, and it turns out I'm related to the banjo guy from the last game. But I think we all knew that. Time to vote.
He's lots of fun at parties.
Time to vote. Was it R for Rachel, B for Brendan, A for audience, R for Rachel, B for Brendan, A for audience? Vote now in the YouTube and the Facebook chat. Oh, they're trying hard. They want your votes so bad.
No, you heard her. We didn't even know what she was talking about. She was like the Declaration of Independence in there.
Postal joke, Brendan.
Audience.
Okay.
Fair enough.
That's fair. It was a good one, audience.
It was a good one.
Yep.
This is the funniest audience of all the internet live improv game show.
Audience. They know it.
The funniest audience. Hey, Brendan, you still have a chance to get on the board, sir. Rachel, you've got, I believe, 1. Audience has 2. Brendan, 0. Let's turn it around right here. This next game is called... Whoop. Hang on. There it is. What's this a commercial for? I'm going to show you a picture, and you tell me, what is it a commercial for? What is it a commercial for? And here we go. Josh finds the best pictures. What is this the commercial for? Type it in now into the Facebook and or the YouTube chat or Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. We go there too, apparently. Type it in now. What is this a commercial for? We're going to start off with Rachel.
Well, this must be a big dill commercial. So I'm going to go with it's a commercial for birth control because they got in this pickle in the first place.
And a good kick in the pickle will work as birth control.
That's right.
Brendan.
See, I think you guys are way off. This isn't a commercial at all. This is clearly a PSA. 6 feet quarantine, folks.
Okay.
They're not doing a good job, and I think you should put the mask back on.
Yeah.
So you guys
Let's
are
go to
looking
the
at
audience.
The pickle has nothing to do with it.
Oh,
Ooh.
Josh, pull one up from the audience. Joey Henson, nippled Gherkin's bra. Nippled Gherkin's bra. That's funny, Joey. We know what you were looking at. We know what you were looking at. It is time to vote. Will Brandon get on the board? Will Rachel type the audience? Will the audience expand their lead? Vote now. R for Rachel, B for Brandon, A for audience. R for Rachel, B for Brandon, A for audience.
Guys, you owe me one, at least one, a bone or something.
Brandon, they're just not helping you out, man.
Oh. Man, what kind of this is what comedy is like? Oh, boy.
The man is curing cancer, and you can't give him a point. Oh, gosh, who won?
Oh,
Brandon!
thank you, guys. Thank you. I will take 3 points. I have no qualms about that.
Brendan, you have a pity point, and it looks pretty on you. So
thank you.
Good job. Time for a little thing that we call Last Show's Best. Last Show's Best. Here's what this is. Not everyone watches this show live. In fact, most people don't watch it live. They watch it later after the fact. You can still play, though. If you're watching this later, then go ahead and type in your joke right there in the comments in the YouTube or in the Facebook. We go back. We read all of the comments. We pull the best one out to invite that person on the final round of You Jokes on the next episode. And we have a winner who has been on the show before. This is their second time. Please welcome Ben Pack.
Hi, Ben.
Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. You're back on the show again, man. I think
I am.
picked the wrong career. You're a music educator, yes?
Well, there's a lot of humor that involves that teachers need to have too, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Well, say hello to Rachel and Brendan.
Hi.
What up,
Hi,
Ben?
Ben.
You're going to compete against them in the final round. Okay, Ben, good luck to you. Oh, I need to show you what you won for. Last time we played a game, and it was called Name the Movie, and here's the picture right here. And you said that the movie was called, Josh, The Tongue and the Restless.
Oh.
That's a good one.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So now we're moving into the final round of play. Good luck to Ben. Good luck to Brendan. Good luck to Rachel. Here we go. The final game is called Happy Hour. Happy Hour. I'm going to show you a picture of an adult beverage, and you tell me what's the name of the cocktail. What is the name of the cocktail? And here it is right there. What is the name of this drink? Type it in now in the Facebook or the YouTube chat. Type it in now. Who shall win this game of You Jokes? Type in your joke now. We're going to start off with our audience winner from last week, Ben Pack. What's the name of this cocktail?
Well, it's actually named after the food the shark just ate. Clearly just ate right before it had the beer. It's also named after a TV show, Jonathan, you might know. It's called Let's Make a Seal.
Let's make a seal. I like it. Good job, Ben. Moving up the line. Brendan, what is the name of this cocktail?
I just, I feel I have to go with what I'm feeling with this emanates. To me, it reminds me of a little bit of like this. Remember Slim Jims? I think Slim Jim. I think this is definitely a commercial for Slim Jim beer, but it's got an Australian accent. Snap into Slim Jim beer.
The accent made that work. Good job, Brendan. Rachel.
Well, I do like my cocktails with a bite, Jonathan. So but since I'm pregnant, I'm gonna go with this is a mocktail because we don't even see the shark's tail.
Excellent. Mocktail. You're pregnant. You shouldn't be drinking.
Yeah,
You worked it all in there.
Since none of you said it and the audience so far hasn't come up with it, I have one that I'd like to add in.
Gosh, go for it.
Please feel free to vote for me if you like the joke. I would call this a Jawsmopolitan.
Oh,
Good night, everybody.
That's a good one.
that's a good one, Josh.
Very punny.
Josh, go over to the cookie bowl and get yourself a big one, okay, buddy? Pull one out from the audience for us, Josh. Pull one out from the audience watching along. Andrew Boone. Hey, Andrew. Shark Bite, which is a real drink. Smart. That man likes his drink. So now it's time to vote. And there's a lot of different options here, and they're very important. So make the right choice, audience. Was it R for Rachel? Was it B for Brendan? Was it P for Ben Pack? Was it J for Josh? Or was it A for audience? You have 5 choices. Was it R for Rachel? B for Brendan? P for Ben Pack? J for Josh? A for audience. As you are voting, I will tell you our next show is coming up. It will be this Friday, September 11th at 6 p.m., 9 Eastern. So please click like if you haven't yet. If you haven't hit subscribe yet, please hit that button, subscribe. Please follow, please like, because it helps us with the show. Okay, Josh has a lot of different letters to keep up with, but let's see if he was able to pull out the winner of tonight's UJokes, and it is Ben!
Mike Tyson we're going up against.
Ben, congrats.
It's rigged. It's rigged.
It's rigged. It is. Josh, you got to get on that.
They're all really good.
I want to thank you, Ben, for joining us. Rachel and Brendan, it's so great to see you guys. I mean, I haven't seen you so long. Part of the fun of doing this show for me is it started off as we're just going to do a comedy show, and then I'm like, I get to see all these friends I haven't seen in such a long time. So thank you so much for joining us. Congrats on your anniversary. I hope that you are able to do something nice tonight. And in 2 months, baby number 2, that'll be so much fun. If you need any advice from the 2 kids' parents, Dr. Me and Leah, we know. And audience, you guys, funny as hell. Please come back and keep being funny on UJokes. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.